Good morning. My name is Steve Schroeder with Rethink Bowling Solutions, and we are looking at a dashboard now of the GeoFence dashboard that we are developing now for the bowling centers throughout Michigan, Ohio, and the United States. Now, what I'm about to show you is a technology that nobody else has. It's proprietary. This is our beta version of the software. The one that we're creating that we'll be launching in around November of 2017 is probably 10 times more powerful than this. I showed this illustration to Ford Motor Company in Michigan. They could barely make it through the 5 minutes. We're going to take about 10 minutes here because I'm going to stop and show you a few things, show you a few enhancements that we're making. I'm not too worried about people copying it. Most people don't even understand it. Most bowling proprietors don't have any idea how you tie these technologies into big data, propensity scores, algorithms, and a number of different things. It's pretty advanced stuff. We would normally charge Ford dealerships and Honda dealerships and other kind of verticals like this well over $1 million to have this kind of technology and consulting because it means tens if not hundreds of millions of dollars to their brand. So I'm going to illustrate this with you because rather than charge these companies this fee, we do this for them at no cost. Now, we have them supply vehicles to our bowling centers, right? Instead of paying us, the vehicle then goes in front of the bowling center or inside of the bowling center so that people can touch it, feel it, and win it. And then we provide these kinds of services to the dealerships, which cost way more than a free automobile. Most bowling center proprietors, they don't even understand why Ford would even give them a vehicle. And hopefully when you see this, you'll understand that that is a steal for Ford. We could be charging way more than a simple vehicle for 20 or 30 centers. It's incredible what we do for them. This is a unique win-win business model that nobody has ever done. We're in the process of patenting these kind of things with our attorneys, but it's all launching this month here in March of 2017 with version 1.5. So let me walk you through the dashboard. We'll get through this in about 5 or 6, 7 minutes, and you can go from there. So what we are looking at is a GeoFence dashboard of dealerships here in Southern California with Cerritos Auto Square, and we got the 605 freeway over here. I think you can see it, and we have set up a number of geofences, which is very easy to do with the software. You can look at the custom tools right here, the little circle, the little drawing. This is a custom drawing mechanism, which I will illustrate in a second. And then this is a square. So we can draw these things in just seconds, and I'll show you live, and I'll start the video, and you'll kind of see how that works. And then let's go from here. So let's start it up. Now, so we simply draw these things, and what happens is you have here's all of those on the left-hand side that you saw there. It all tracks how many people come into it, what kind of customers penetrate each fence, how long do they stay, where do they go, what do they do, everything like that. So as people run around here in a scavenger hunt and penetrate these fences with their car, with their walking, doesn't matter, they automatically get a message to their phone about whatever we want to do. We built a message center into the Geo dashboard, and if we want to drill down, like see with Auto Square Drive you're seeing right here, let's see how I'm illustrating. We can get down to as little as 5 feet. So we can take a street, we can go out here to a neighborhood, we can go out to anywhere, and we can track who's coming from where, and we just save the segment and it's done. Now, if we want to send them a custom message every time they penetrate the fence, that's easy to do. We just open up a message box here that we're going to open up here on the left-hand side, and I'll show you. It's a custom message box. There it is, and you can see Penske Honda, Penske Chevrolet. So as soon as somebody penetrates Penske Honda, they get a message that says, hey, spend 15 minutes here, and you can win a Straw Hat pizza. Now, Straw Hat is right over here, and so they can win a pizza for spending 15 minutes at Honda. But if they go to Penske Chevrolet, it's going to tell them and take them a test drive, and if they get a test drive, they win an entry to win the vehicle and maybe a $10 donation to their favorite school. All, of course, paid for by the Ford dealership, the Chevrolet dealership, whatever, because we're driving people into their dealership and then we're tracking everywhere they go. And then we have them go, if they ever visit a Penske competitor, then after 15 minutes they get a special notice to get a free oil change and they have to get back. and the top 25 times of the dealer win free oil changes for a year. So we pull everybody away from a competitor dealer, and they start running back to the dealer that we want them to run to, and we track everything inside of the software. That's phenomenal. We did this as a test inside of a mall with Gap, and it was just a phenomenal thing. I have a video I can show you later about that. So these are really cool technologies that casinos love, that car dealerships love, and we use them to add value to the bowling center membership so that people are joining this from all over the country because they love to play these games. And we can draw these fences anywhere in the world. I could draw this in India, I could draw it in China, I can draw it in the U.S. I can have people all over the world joining a bowling center for no other reason than to win vehicles, to win money to casinos, to, you know, enjoy all kinds of things. It's like Pokemon Go on steroids. So we think, though, that the best value is an automated value with not only outside the center, but inside the center. Here's our segment status that you can see here, because we can stack all the segments like local and time. So if we have local people, or if we have visitors, or if we have people coming in from an airport, we know what time they leave, what time they arrive. Are they a supplier? Are they a gold member? Are they a platinum member, silver member? All of this can be stacked so that we can communicate. When people penetrate these fences, it's not everybody that gets a message. It's only certain people in certain classes, and the customer controls when they get a message with a world-class personal preference manager. So know one thing, you know, I am a customer loyalty specialist and expert, so I understand fully about what customers need and want. We have everything built in that appeals to everybody. I've studied this for 9 years. So, and I've consulted with some of the top companies like Starbucks, who now controls $36 billion a year in their app because of just a few things that we put into the Starbucks app. What we're going to do is far better. Now, what you're seeing here is a regular postcard. We handle all this on behalf of the dealership because we can pull propensity scores using big data as to who's looking for a vehicle that they don't even, the people. We start spidering their social media so we know that they're talking about a vehicle, and then we send them a beautiful postcard, maybe snail mail in combination with digital kind of advertising right to their device, right to their computer next time they go online. They don't even have our app. We invite them to the dealership. So we do some amazing things for a dealership. We do it free of charge, except for the fact that we want them to supply a vehicle, which in and of itself is outstanding, because people get to look at it, feel it, and touch it without any salesman bothering them. And then we track all these people and drive them to the dealership and even more. So we use the sport of bowling as a launching headquarters for a Ford Motor Company to engage people to the brand. They can look at it and see how it works, and we test the ROI, and we're good to go. So that's a little bit of an outline, and I'll talk to you later.